punch above our weight.
The people. Big up yourself again. Yeah, the top general come again with a brand new one. Well, I wanna know serious. Yeah, very serious. Can watch ya. What of things are going on in the world, see? And let me get to understand is the orange man upstairs there is a man where like people will stand up to him. It's not a man where like people will back down. Yeah? Him respect strength. So if you not deal with him pan a power strength, you're not gonna deal with him at all. Now, I say this, can I have some video more show you and explain some things to you. Right now, in our Jamaica politics, we now move with no strength. See? Yeah, me I tell you straight. Jamaica was known to stand up. Jamaica have a very strong voice. Remember, you know, Jamaica is not a superpower with nuclear weapon, but Jamaica is a cultural superpower. That means Jamaica voice is very strong. When we talk, the world have to listen. Remember, you know, we produce the most profits in the Western Hemisphere through reggae. All of this something the man them sing a prophecy. And we make the newest religion in the Western Hemisphere. Rastafarianism, see? So we are the real Israelite them. And we're cousin them over America and Brazil and all over the Caribbean. And you know that. So what I say is, at our time now, remember, you know, slavery done, you know, from 1619 to 2019, 400 years up. At our time now. And we not take no bullying, and we not take nobody I try to tell we how we conduct with business. So we need a leader who can stand up and talk the things. That is why Michael Manley was so significant. Now we find say the Prime Minister rate Michael Manley. Because what? You don't know him on the other side. But at the same time, he have to understand strength. The strength of the man was that he stood up. He stood up to the great America. He said, we shall walk through this world on our feet, not on our hands. You understand? So that means the man tell us, we are the people them know where I go stand up and talk and fight for our right. We're not going to be no look pussy or no look punk. I go just take anything you tell me. I go say, oh, I will just jump. No, we're not depend that. You understand? We're going to talk for one. So, I'm going to show you, alright, check out that video. That video, other man, I show you how people stand up to Trump or how Trump act when people stand up to him. Check out that video.
And here's the thing that I've always been saying about Donald Trump. His entire life, this guy is a pathetic loser. He's weak, he gets scared, and he acts all tough, but he can get outmaneuvered so easily and checkmated so easily. He is pathetic when you stand up to him. As I said before, look, E. Jean Carroll stood up to Donald Trump and beat him. Look, you've had numerous migrants stand up to Donald Trump. With all the resources Donald Trump threw at them, they were able to beat Donald Trump. Letitia James has beaten Donald Trump. Alvin Bragg has beaten Donald Trump. I mean, individuals who can stand up to him, you'll beat him if you just stand up to him and stop his bullying tactics. And so, you know, yeah, Iran sees that Donald Trump is a loser. They do escalation dominance. And what does Donald Trump do after bombing the South Pars energy facility of Iran? Donald Trump then throws Israel under the bus. And he says the U.S. knew nothing about the strike on Iran's South Par gas field, despite all the reporting saying Donald Trump and Netanyahu were in on this together. So now Trump's trying to distance himself after the fact. Why?
All right, you see? It's so massive. So you see it. When you stand up to that man, him start give you respect. Even if you had him a fight, him a go give you respect. You understand? Now, we have our Cuban program for how many years, and it has served this whole country. It keep we people them healthy. The eye doctor them take care of the eye. Every little thing we send them go to Cuba go study medical business and then come back and them thing there. Cuba on an embargo for much years, but yet Cuba have 99% literacy. Cuba have the best doctors in the world. Anytime you have hurricane and things happen, Cuba always send people go help. Even when they have COVID over America, Cuba offer to send people go help and they refuse because of pride. Remember, Cuba developed its own COVID vaccine. This is how important these people are, and they're our cousins, friends, 90 miles away from Jamaica. Now, if we can't stand up for our friends and that close, we have a vice where we can do that, that means we are nobody. But it seems as if the Prime Minister is playing the blame game, and still I blame Michael Manley for what him do in the past. Now, what Michael Manley did was give us a choice. Basically, that's what I call multilateralism. You understand? So that means that we can choose, we can pick, fuse and refuse. We don't have to just take where a man say and where a man say. We have to go along with that. You understand? So this was the reason for Michael Manley giving us different options so we can have different friends. Because when you only have one friend, like the US, which we know them dictate, you understand, them tell us the people are dictator, but them are the dictator. You know that already. So they be dictating to us for all this time. So now, I want you to check out this video with the Prime Minister. I show you, say, he never rate Manley. That's why I'm not stand up. You understand? And that's why he get rid of the Cuban them. Because me can't believe.
Andrew Holness argues that Michael Manley's decision to side with the Soviet Union over the Western world is the reason why we're in the state that we're in today. Take a look.
The period 1972 to 1980 of the Cold War era, the PNP government under Prime Minister Michael Manley changed Jamaica's political, economic, and social development policy and trajectory to democratic socialism, which also informed a change in Jamaica's foreign policy outlook. During that period, Jamaica joined the non-aligned movement and pursued relations with other socialist and communist countries of the Eastern Bloc, including Cuba. This was a fundamental and consequential shift based on an almost fanciful ideological aspiration. It placed us in the crossfire of a power struggle between superpowers which was not in our interest and had negative consequences domestically. Many of the challenges we face today are anchored in that period of our history.
Now let's talk about it. But before I do, if you don't...
Because me can't believe, say, for all the time the Cuban them they here, you never know, say, the program did have whatever it have as the Jamaican foreign minister said. Them never know, say, the program did way, and that's why they get rid of the program. Now we know, say, nothing that talk about the Cuban program, nothing at all is say bad about it until this arrangement come in a power. And him start utter certain words and finding utter certain words, we know the result will happen after. So now whenever I come and say that I never them influence it, is a lie. Because y'all tell me say we are on the program for so long and who never know say something wrong with the program like that, to even talk about it or say nothing about it, but all of a sudden everything wrong with the program and I have to get rid of it. Make that make sense to me, people. Make that make sense. So when you comment in the comment section and make me know how you feel and tell me how you feel about the whole thing, because me just advise how me feel about it. Because you know, all we are Jamaican and we have an opinion, so we have to just talk how we feel and make the people them, you understand, give them opinion towards the whole situation. So that's my 2 cents. Hope you like the 2 video them. Have a nice time and like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe and support the things. See? Respect and manners. Yeah, man.
Yeah. God bless.